great, and thank you for that. When you were just talking about how you can make an impact wherever we are, clearly ERGs are one way that people do that within organizations. And in that introduction, I spoke about how the demands are incredible for people that lead these groups, because not only do they have a day job, which increasingly becomes more and more demanding as they tend to, but also they're leading these groups that have larger and larger demands. And one of the things that we spoke about was how ERGs can actually run the type of efforts that hit multiple goals simultaneously. And you actually shared an example with me. Can you share that with our listeners?
Of course. Thank you so much for bringing that up. I was really quite happy with the success of that program, that particular cohort. What it was, we have a leadership program that is different from normal traditional leadership programs because this is multi-generational. So I involve women participants from Pearson, an education company, as well as 15-year-old students to solve a business problem together. Now, this business problem is a problem business unit at Pearson came up with. Like, all right, we want to create a new product. We want to create a new qualification that we can launch to our target market. So happens to be students going to college or students just about to enter college. So that the cohort of students that we work with was part of their target market. And it's also an experiential leadership experience because the women then get to practice coaching and mentoring the girls. So there is the business value that it comes to Pearson from understanding, okay, what is it that their target market wants? How is it that they think? From an employee perspective, the women then get to practice their leadership skills, their coaching skills, mentoring skills, even with the students during the program, because they help the students develop solutions, brainstorm, think through different assumptions in order to get to the solutions. And then another way that it also helps Pearson is that it creates a sense of unity with the women participants that are in the program. Usually the participants come from different functions of the organization. So you might not necessarily know, the persons might not have known each other previously. So it could be someone from the technical team, a project manager from the technical team, and someone from HR. And they might not be necessarily involved in the development of a new product at Pearson, for instance. So women from different parts of the organization at Pearson to solve a business problem. So they understand the business better, they develop new relationships, and they feel closer to the brand because they're like, oh, I'm doing something meaningful at my work because I'm connecting with the community, I'm connecting with other people in the organization, and that really helps with employee loyalty. And of course, then the final impact is the social impact that you have on the students. So for these students, they have these role models that they can look up to. Oh, I can work in not just in a traditional marketing or the traditional jobs that they might see from the people around them, but then they can also see they're also exposed to careers in user experience, design, technology, innovation. And that's another aspect of being part of this program that really brings out creativity with both the women participants as well as the students.
So Lynn, as I'm listening to you, I was trying to figure out whether I would call this a trifecta, quadfecta, or a quinfecta. And then I ran out of Latin words for numbers and you kept pulling out different types of value. I think this is fantastic. And literally the project is, as you and I have talked about, a combination of mentoring, it's development of the participants from the ERG who are in the program,